Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jay, bringing you guys another Call of Duty gameplay today. Today's gameplay is going to be a USAS, Moab, and free-for-all, because today is Moab Monday, and it's a 30-0, so yeah, flawless free-for-all with using the USAS. Thought I'd switch it up with a little shotgun gameplay. It's been a while since I used shotguns. I don't really use them anymore because I don't really know how to use them in Black Ops 3. They're kind of weird now, but I was very good with shotguns back in the day. This game will prove it to you guys for that. So, today being Moab Monday, I wanted to talk about a funny story of mine, something that happened to me in middle school. So, I was in 7th grade, and I was on the football team at this point. And I wouldn't say that the team couldn't win without me, but I'd say I was like a pretty central part to the team. 8th graders didn't play too often, and the 6th graders weren't very good, and my grade wasn't very good. So, it was me and about a couple other people who really made up the majority of the team. So yeah, I was on the football team, and that's just the big part. And so I was in PE one day, and it so happens that the PE teacher really liked me because I usually showed a lot of effort when I played PE, and I was just always the one giving 100%, just diving on the floor if I had to. I took PE really seriously as a middle schooler, even as a high schooler, and if I still took it, I probably would take it seriously right now. That's just who I am. But so we were playing dodgeball, right? And it was I believe it was like a 7th graders versus 8th graders kind of thing, or I don't exactly remember how the teams worked. But anyways, it was me and my friend who was a 7th grader, he was my best friend at the time, and there was this guy, this overweight guy on the other team, and he's that I think in dodgeball there's a certain kind of guy that you could think of. So like there's the guy who always holds like 3 balls, and there's the guy who's like, oh, I got you, but he didn't actually get you. And there's the overweight guy who just kind of rolls on the ground, right? So he's just kind of rolling on the ground. He's like, oh, you can't hit me. And I'm the guy who always carries the 3 balls, right? So I've got the 3 balls in my hand, and I'm throwing them as hard as I can, right? So I peg him in the face once. And he's like, oh, that doesn't count, you got me in the face. And I was like, all right, you know what, fine, you're right. No face shot, no head shots. Took the 2nd ball, peg him right in the gut. 3rd ball, right in the gut. This guy keeps rolling. And he's like, I'm not out. And this is a 7th grader versus 8th grader kind of thing. I'm taking this pretty seriously. I'm like, dude, come on. I can't really pay attention to you right now. I'm going to get hit by someone else on your team who's actually playing the game the right way. So you got to get out. And he's just not going out. So my friend, my 7th grade friend, my best friend, he goes to the ground. I don't know how he found this water bottle, but he finds one of those mini water bottles, not even the big ones, one of those mini plastic ones, and I swear it was like a quarter full, maybe a half full. And he goes, here, just throw this at him. And me being the stupid, ignorant child that I was like, oh, it's a great idea. This will show him. This will get him out. So I take the water bottle, this tiny plastic, half-empty water bottle, and I underhand toss it at him. It hits him in the back. And he turns around and he just starts crying. And he starts crying, and I'm like, that shouldn't have really hurt that much. That's kind of weird. And my PE teacher sees this whole thing. And remember, my PE teacher's in love with me. She looks at it and just goes, like whatever. Like she doesn't even say anything. She sees it. She's just like, you guys can like solve it. Like I don't really care. Like whatever, it's fine. I'm super happy. It's cool. All of a sudden, I just see this random adult. It must have been a father of some like kindergartner or something, because this was a K through 8 school. And he just comes running over, and he looks at me and he goes, what the hell's wrong with you, man? And I looked at him and I was like, excuse me, who are you? And he goes to my teacher and he's like, excuse me, did you see what this kid did? My teacher's lying. Of course she saw, and she goes, no, I didn't. What happened? Could you explain it? So he starts explaining to her, and I'm sitting there like, oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Like, you see this random freaking guy just comes out of nowhere. What is he, just like spying on me or something? Just watches the whole thing, sees me hit this kid with a water bottle. And he comes running out, and he tells my teacher, and of course my teacher isn't going to just sit there and not do anything about it, because, that just looks bad, and then the parent's going to get in trouble with the faculty and everything. So my teacher goes, all right, here, like, Jonathan, or MJ, you got to come with me. Name's Jonathan. So she goes, MJ, you got to come with me, and I'll take you to the office. So I'm standing in the office. I get put with the vice principal, or maybe he was like the head of general studies, something like that. And this guy's actually kind of a bastard. He doesn't really like me. he never liked me because I was always getting in trouble. He goes, "What'd you do this time?" And I explained to him what I do, and the parents there, I don't know why the parents even there anymore. I'm like, get the hell out of here, dude. And the teacher's there, she's explaining, and I'm sitting there, and he goes, "All right, well, because the parents there," he goes, "All right, I'm gonna have to suspend you from school for a day." And I'm like, "All right, like, nah, whatever." And he doesn't choose the day, the very next day, like tomorrow. He chooses a day where we have a football game, so that I'm not allowed to play in the football game. And that football game happens to be the one that if we win, we go to the playoffs. Not just that, but it's against a team who we've already beaten before. And I'm like, all right, dude, like, this is easy money, like, we'll kick their asses, like, this is fine. Until he suspends me from this game, and we lose the game, we miss out on the playoffs. I'm pissed, everyone's pissed at me. It's not my fault. I mean, maybe it is. It's up to your discretion, I guess. I mean, I just chucked this little water ball at this kid, like, come on now. But, yeah, that's the story for today. That's that's one of my suspensions in middle school. I had a few of them. They're all pretty dumb like that. None of them are really warranted. But yeah, that wraps up the video. 30-0 using the USAS 12, I believe. Look at me spinning at the kill cam. Yep, so hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Search Tuesday. Take care, leave a rate, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!